Now entering the great state of New Mexico on Interstate 40 from Texas. This video is going to feature some driving scenery and roadside stops here in the Land of Enchantment. My first destination is the world famous Clines Corners Travel Center, which has lots of billboards on the way there. There are also lots of billboards for the Flying Sea Ranch, an old travel center still operated by the Bolins, who used to have many roadside stops along Route 66 and throughout the Southwest. I'll check that out another time. We're going to Clines Corners today, which has an increasing number of billboards as travelers get closer. Alright, this is Clines Corners, New Mexico. Clines Corners originally opened as a much smaller gas station and cafe back in 1934 by Roy Cline. That was located near here, and this was when Route 66 went north of here through Las Vegas and Santa Fe, then down to Albuquerque, instead of straight across from Santa Rosa. But Route 66 was rerouted away from Santa Fe and passed right by here. So Roy Cline moved his filling station onto Route 66 at this spot and got Clines Corners on the atlas. Over the past 80 years, the little gas station and restaurant has sprouted significantly into this big travel center. So let's see what they have to offer. There's a wood-carved cowboy at the entrance, as well as a Native American statue. Already some good theming at the front doors. This is a very sizable truck stop travel center with all the food and souvenirs you could imagine. There is a huge gift shop in here. There's a bison head by the New Mexico state flag. Looks like they sell mini Sasquatches. Don't know of any sightings of him around here. There's lots of New Mexico shirts and merch for sale. They also have some Christmas trees and sombreros. They even have Jelly Belly here. Sadly, Pappy's outhouse is out of order, but next to the outhouse they do have this fairly unique Medicine Man fortune teller by Characters Unlimited. I've decided that I need to get my fortune from the Medicine Man.
You come to Medicine Man for healing? Then remember, the answer lies in self. Find peace in self, and you will find peace with others.
And of course they also have Zoltar by the Fairly Clean restrooms.
For a small fee, Zoltar will give you a wealth of wisdom.
So I really like the Clines Corners Travel Center. It is a worthy road stop, and it looks like they are planning a significant expansion. Now it's time to get back on the road. And I gotta say, the weather isn't looking so good here in the Land of Enchantment. So I was just driving from Albuquerque to Farmington and hit a bit of a snowstorm. Road is kind of impassable at this point, so I got turned around right outside the town of Cuba, and now I'm trapped. So I decided to get a room at the very old school Frontier Motel. After some confusion, I realized my room was across the street at this other old motel the Frontier has absorbed. It has very old school architecture and rooms. And this is my haven from the blizzard, the second to last room available in Cuba this evening. And I kind of love it. It's unexpectedly very nice and vintage, even though the heater is broken. I'm gonna get some awful food from the Speedway across the street. And this is my gas station dinner tonight. Applewood smoked bacon cheeseburger. What a night this turned out to be. Alright, it's the morning after the snowstorm, and everything is frozen and blanketed by snow. Here's the front of the Frontier Motel in the daylight. While I don't know for sure, I believe the Frontier opened sometime in the mid-1950s. And it does have a beautiful roadside sign. Under the awning, there's a Zia sun symbol. There's a really cool lamp. I don't know what this motel across the street where I stayed was originally named. It also looks to be from around the 50s, and it's pretty fancy. Taking a look inside this old lobby, there's some cool woodwork and architectural features, including what appears to be a tiled fountain. There's also a little statue of a boy. That is a really interesting room. I wish I could go inside. Well, if I got stuck in a snowstorm in Cuba, New Mexico again for some reason, I'd stay at the Frontier again. Luckily, the highway is passable now, so I'm gonna continue north. From this roadside trailer, I am going to try a popular Four Corners region delicacy, Navajo Fry Bread. Fry bread was created by the Navajo around 1877 when they were forced to relocate here to New Mexico onto land that couldn't support their staples of beans and vegetables. So this is similar to the tolerable fry bread that they could produce to eat and survive. There's Ship Rock out in the distance. The snow has melted, so now I'm going to take the long but scenic drive on Highway 550 from Albuquerque to Farmington. There's the Sandias. Now passing back through Cuba, New Mexico. This is what the small town looks like while not engulfed by snow. To be fair, that's a pretty rare occurrence around here. I've stopped off at the Glade Run recreation area near Farmington, New Mexico to watch the sunset. These are all dirt bike and four-wheeler trails around here, so hopefully I won't get run over. The sun is setting by Ship Rock. There's some really cool colors gleaming off the San Juan Mountains over in Colorado. Alright, today is December 21st, 2020, the winter solstice, and a very rare event is happening right in front of my eyes. Billions and billions of miles away in space, right there. It's nearly impossible to tell, but Jupiter and Saturn are about to align. This only happens about every 800 years.